isn't it typical that they would capitalize the profits and then socialize the liabilities?
If you are a first responder in Wisconsin, in a small town with a dwindling supply of volunteer firefighters, and you are being told to go out there to the pipeline, and you might be dealing with diluent gases that are coming out of the pipe and making a toxic cloud in the atmosphere. You might be dealing with heavier than water tar sands that is sinking the bottom. You might be dealing with both. You might be dealing with a fireball. Who in the world would it's sort of like Walmart saying, oh, well, we get our health insurance by paying low wages and the federal government pays for it. It goes back into profits to not have to do that. In my opinion, it is a very frightening thing to be in a position where you've got to defend your town or your community from something that you have not been clearly versed on what you're facing. You don't have the proper materials, and it's for someone else's profit coming from a foreign country to come through your city and put your citizens at risk. That's what I see as, if I were a first responder, I would be very concerned about trying to defend my community from something of that potentially massive of a threat with the limited resources I had at hand. John?
Thanks, Carl. Just a little bit of a response to the first responder thing. Enbridge has been taking a program up where they go to all of the communities along the pipeline in particular, and at both community and county levels, and have put rather substantial amounts of money into first responder courses and equipment for those communities. In doing so, they've gained the respect of the people that hold the first responders responsible. And the Enbridge take on the whole thing is that we'll take care of any sort of a situation that might happen. Leave your people at home because they are not qualified to do this. And that is indeed what happened in the spill that happened down in Grand Marsh. They were prepared, people from Adams County were prepared to go in, and Enbridge held it back. That was one of the, there was a no-fly zone that was established, and it was a very secretive sort of a thing, but it was under that guise that they took over. I just want to hold the floor for just a second to let you know that there's activist sorts of activities that are going to be occurring here this spring and summer along the length of the pipeline. I'm the co-founder of another sister group to WISE. We call ourselves Grassroots Pipeline Awareness. And what we plan to do this early summer is a road show, if you will, along the length of the pipeline. We are going to segment this road show into 4 geographical areas as you go north. And what we'd like to do is to get the people that are along that pipeline, especially, I mean, the whole state, of course, but people that Carl had talked about, the people that, the Bill and Nancy's that have a valve in their front yard to get together with us. We're going to hold tent shows, if you will, at various points. We're going to have a group of people to walk the pipeline. It's 322 miles from Delvin down to Superior, or up to Superior rather. And we're going to have groups constantly working along this pipeline in a south to north fashion. And we're going to hold meetings, have informational sessions. Hopefully we'll get some knowledgeable speakers. I mean, if we don't, it's not worth your time. But that's the plan at this point. We don't have a start date yet, and the big thing at this point is the organization. If you'd like, I can be available afterwards to give you an email address so that I can forward information to you regarding this thing. But I apologize to Carl as far as throwing out the dog bone here, but it's a chance that I couldn't miss.